The lost city of the Incas, shrouded in mystery and tucked away high in the Peruvian Andes, is arguably the most famous ancient site in South America and perhaps all of archaeology. It has been called the eighth wonder of the world and is one of only two archaeological sites that appear on both the UNESCO World Heritage List and the new 7 Wonders of the World list. For all the tourists who flock to see it every year, there's still much we don't know about this lost city. What was its purpose? How did they build it here? And why did the Inca abandon it just 100 years after it was built? Machu Picchu equals Old Peak in the Quechua language of the Inca. It's a 15th century Inca citadel built high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, about 7,970 feet or 2,430 meters above sea level. Most archaeologists agree that Machu Picchu was built around 1450 at the height of the Inca Empire under the 9th emperor of the Inca, Pachacuti. The Inca Empire lasted less than 100 years, from 1438 to 1535, and during the time, it grew to be the largest empire in pre-Columbian America. So although Machu Picchu was built in the middle of the 1400s, it was abandoned just a little over a century later, when the Spanish began their conquest of the Inca. However, the Spanish never actually found the city. They did find other Inca cities like Cusco and Vilcabamba. Back to Machu Picchu. So why do we call it the lost city of the Incas? Well, it was lost to the Spanish chroniclers. Unlike something like Vilcabamba, which was the actual last refuge of the Inca, the story goes that when the Spanish arrived, the Inca fled to this mountaintop citadel and hid themselves away. But that's not what happened here. No evidence of any kind of conflict or destruction has ever been found at Machu Picchu. It was simply abandoned, perhaps due to a combination of climate change, disease, and the empire's rapid collapse due to Spanish invasion. As far as we know, it was never looted or destroyed. It was lost to the world for several centuries before being rediscovered in the early 1900s. American explorer Hiram Bingham publicized the site in 1912, calling it the lost city of the Incas. Although the Inca had long been gone and the city was no longer lost. Now, how exactly Machu Picchu was used and why it was built here has been debated for decades. We know that it was constructed on an incredibly steep mountain ridge between the very tall peaks, Machu Picchu and Huayna Picchu. The easiest way to access the site today is by hiking up a steep mountain trail or taking a bus that winds along the side of another mountain.